What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of Campus and Pro. In today's video, we're going to be doing our week four recap and our week five predictions. Let's jump right into it. So, week four had a lot of big wins and big upsets,
Oh,
starting with,
talk about big wins. Indiana beat Illinois 63 to 10.
yeah,
I
that's,
did not I did not see this coming. They had 579 yards and they sacked Illinois QB Luke Altmaier 7 times.
yeah, that's crazy. I think I had Illinois winning this game,
Oh, I
actually.
did too. I had the most confidence in Illinois winning this game single-handedly. And this was Indiana's seventh win ever over a top 10 team.
That's a crazy
Is
stat.
this is this is this
It's
Indiana team legit?
63 to 10, bro. I don't think Illinois should still be ranked, but I'm not a
Yeah.
voter. They don't know.
That's
That's
crazy. And
crazy.
Indiana looked amazing, I'm not gonna lie.
They did
Are
look
they
really
a
good.
are they a dark horse for their conference?
I don't think they're a dark horse
Mm.
anymore, bro. I mean, they're up there.
I
Their
mean,
quarterback's a stud.
if they play like that the rest of the year, then they could beat anybody on any given night,
I agree for sure. Then
even
our
the big
next
dog.
our next game was Texas Tech and Utah. Tech won 34 to 10 on the road at Utah, and Morton got hurt.
Tech was just they just dominated the whole game really, and Utah just couldn't move the ball at all.
Yeah, their quarterback had to struggle. He just struggled out there.
Yeah, but the Raiders they moved to 4-0 and they're looking good and they might be one of the leaders to win the Big 12 this year.
I think they are. The rest of their schedule is pretty weak. I'm not gonna lie. I would not be
Mhm.
shocked if I see them going 12 and 0, maybe 11 and 1 into Arlington later this year. But they're definitely the front runner for the Big 12 for
Yeah,
sure.
I agree with that.
And then
And
in my
Miami beat Florida 26 to 7. I mean, Florida is they're not looking too good.
Yeah, that was I expected that. I don't know. I called Game Bay went there. It was not a great game in the first place, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. DJ Lagway has not impressed this year whatsoever.
DJ Lagway, he's in a boot right now.
Is he? I did not know that. He's looked
He's
bad
returning.
lately. Yeah, Florida. I don't
Miami
know
Miami reigns that looks to be the top dog in the ACC right now, but we'll
how
see.
how hot is Billy Napier's seat?
I feel like this. If his buyout wasn't on Jimbo Fisher level buyout, he'd be out. But
Yeah,
his buyout, I feel like it's saving him some time.
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I don't know. His seat is definitely hot for sure.
Yeah, one more game I want to talk about is the Baylor Arizona State game that we were at, witnessed live. We witnessed a walk-off
Wait,
field goal for the Sun Devils.
where? It was a great game with 10. Baylor should have won that game by 3 touchdowns, but a lot of turnovers cost them late in the game. But yeah,
Yeah.
good win for Arizona State on the road at Baylor. So definitely win they
Yeah.
needed in the Big 12.
Late in the game, Sawyer Robertson, I feel like he was just looking for the big play and he wasn't making the right situational read because there was a few times where he was just trying to dump it to the end zone when the check down was wide open and no one in 10 to 15 yards of him.
Yeah, I agree. There was definitely a lot of areas that could have been fixed in the game, and I think Sawyer could have definitely ran the ball more. He hasn't really utilized his feet like I would like for him to this year. So yeah, the Baylor team has a lot of growing to do, but Arizona State, that I don't think they look like a great team either at this game. So they definitely have some work to do. I think they play Tech this week. They play somebody decent. They definitely need to step it up
They
this
play
week.
they play TCU on Friday.
Okay, yeah, TCU. So yeah, that's gonna be a big game for them. I think is it in Arizona or is it in TCU?
Maybe. I'm not sure, but it's a big like game for both teams so they can really see who they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, and TCU's ranked now, so definitely a big
Yeah,
game for both
TCU
teams.
they looked good last week against SMU getting off a
They
little
did.
win.
Yeah, they did. It was a good win for them. All right, now into our blowouts and our big wins. First, Georgia State and Vanderbilt. Vandy took care of business. Got revenge from last year.
Yeah, this is a domination game, but I mean it's Georgia State, so and Vanderbilt they are a good football team, so
I
I
agree. I
expect
think
it'll be good.
they are. It's
All right,
crazy to
now
say Vanderbilt, a good football team, but hey,
yeah,
it's
I
it's,
know
it's a new
they're on
era.
the come up.
They are,
Now let's
yeah.
get into Texas versus Sam Houston. Arch Manning flexing on defenders scoring touchdowns.
Sam Houston is probably the worst FBS team, so take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
They're 0 and 4 now. Congrats, Arch. You did
you
something versus Sam
you did
Houston.
something. Yeah,
Finally,
300 total yards and 5 touchdowns for Arch Manning.
great for him.
But this game wasn't necessarily a blowout, but it's more of a big win. USC, they beat Michigan State. It's a solid win for USC, but USC, they need to carry over this momentum so they can do some
Yeah,
things.
I
Because
agree, definitely.
they're a solid team, and at the end of the day, they still have Lincoln Riley,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
a coach.
big win for them. So definitely trending in the right directions for them. I don't know what they're ranked. I think it's what, late
I think they're
teens.
23. They're
Okay,
either
20s.
21 or 23 because yeah,
And
they're
then
one
they
of the
got, I know they have a team. Who do they have this week? Is it Stanford? They have somebody on the
Illinois. Illinois.
Illinois. That's right. It's an early game because I remember like their coach was talking about how they're going from
Yeah,
like super late to super early now. It's crazy, crazy college football landscape we live in now.
I know. Yeah, and LSU, they won big versus Louisiana.
Southeastern
Whatever.
Louisiana,
Southeastern Louisiana. There's not much
56 to 10.
there's not much to say in that one.
Still
Okay, but
not
let's
really.
talk about Oklahoma and Auburn. I don't know if you saw our
Some
Dogs Elite post.
questionable calls in this game though. Sorry, go ahead
Yeah,
though.
but our Dogs Elite post, I didn't put anyone for the Oklahoma game. I put the Oklahoma defense. They had 10 sacks.
That is insane on a
That's
pretty good
unheard
Auburn O
of.
line. Yeah,
But when
that's
talking about
crazy.
Oklahoma, their quarterback's out like a few weeks.
Yeah, definitely a big loss for them. Their schedule is brutal, so I know that's
Can
a.
Michael Hawkins pull it out?
I
You,
don't know. Have you seen their schedule?
yeah, no, I saw a thing and it was like John Mater was going out at the perfect time for his draft
He knew
stock.
what he was doing. No, I'm joking, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but like a week ago, you didn't even know who Michael Hawkins is.
no, now everybody knows who he is or will.
It's for good or bad.
Yeah, literally. All
Yeah,
right,
and,
Michigan and
Michigan,
Nebraska.
big win for Michigan without their head coach.
I don't think Nebraska's ever gonna, or Matt Rule, not Nebraska. Can't win a game versus a top 25 opponent. He didn't win one at Baylor. I don't think he won one at, was it Temple or here at Nebraska. So yeah, Matt Rule, great coach by the way.
I mean, but
Led Baylor.
he definitely did not win any of the Panthers.
Mm, no, not at all. So maybe that should go in for them one day, but today was not that day
Yeah,
for
but
Nebraska.
Dylan Raiola, the thing is, he looked good in this game. He had like 5 touchdowns and he looked good, but just wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough to win the game, unfortunately for
Uh,
Nebraska fans.
yeah, Missouri topped South Carolina 29-20 to by 11 points or they scored 11 points to reclaim the Mayor's Cup. That's what it
Yeah, it was a good
says.
game. I don't know. South Carolina, what, 2-2 now? I don't know.
Their offense is just brutal, man.
They might go 7-5 this year. It's not even a hot take, which
They're
bad because
just
they were number 11 last week. They got
they're just
beat
underperforming week in and week out, and you just can't do that in this
in the
league.
SEC. No, not at all.
And BYU beat East Carolina 34-13, Solid win for BYU. East Carolina's not that good, but
Hey, I had this game. I had BYU on upset alert on this game. I know Eastern Carolina is not a big school, but they're not a bad little team. But
they actually
BYU ultimately did prevail in this game.
sure that they gave Army the work tonight.
Oh yeah, but or I don't know. Army was down. Like, weren't they down like 21-0 in like the second quarter or something? I think I sent you a
You know,
tweet about that.
you know who else gave Army the work?
Your FCS Tarleton Texans.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Kansas State sucks, bro.
Yeah, Kansas State's in.
It's
Oh,
a bad program right now. But yeah, let you talk about the rising programs.
yeah. Some things I talk about. Oregon continues like one of the top dogs in college football right now. They're outscoring their opponents 203-37 through the first 4 games. Take that with a grain of salt because they haven't really played anybody. And the game against Oklahoma State might have helped that a little bit.
69-3. Oh,
Yeah. You know, like we mentioned, Vanderbilt scored 70 points in their game, the highest since 1918.
they
And
haven't scored
Vanderbilt,
70 since 1918.
that's the good
Bro,
wishbone, flexbone days. And yeah, that really sums up everything we talked about. And let's get into our week 5 games. I'll let you start this out.
big game. Number 6 Oregon at number
Game
3
day.
Penn State
Game day.
in Happy Valley. How you feeling?
I'm feeling like this is gonna be a good game. I feel like this is gonna show us who Dante Moore really is as a quarterback because he hasn't really played anyone. And at Penn State, one thing with Penn State is they always have a good defense. So I guess we'll see. And I'm pretty sure it's the whiteout game. I'm pretty sure.
Is it? It's yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah,
I
biggest
don't
game
know.
of the year.
It's just so weird seeing Oregon at Penn State. Like that, I don't know. This conference
Yeah,
realignment just doesn't look right. But yeah,
yeah. But
Penn State
go ahead.
favored by 3.5 in this, over under 52.5. Low key, I think I'm gonna take the over in this game. Barely. but I think
That's
I'll
the
take the
thing.
over.
I
This is a
take
hard
the
line.
it's so hard to take the under in college football.
I know, unless it's like Iowa. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take the over in this. I don't know. I just like Penn State at home. I think them being at home is gonna help their case a lot. You know how hard it is to play there. They're a really good football team.
Yep.
I don't know, but Drew Aller, I'm not impressed by him at all. And
Yeah,
Dante
but
Moore,
Drew,
I just
thing is, you don't need Drew Aller that much when you have those two running backs, man. Those
I
two
agree.
guys, they are electric in the backfield. And if even one of them can get going, I think Penn State will take this game.
I think Penn State is gonna win. But I'm gonna take that back though about the I think it's gonna be under actually. Now that I really think about it, I think it'll be the under in this game. But I do
Uh,
think since Penn State's at home, they'll take this game. But it's gonna be a close game.
yeah, I think James Franklin's gonna help the Penn State win a big game, and I'm taking Penn State in this one too. But this also has major playoff implications too, because this says the winner likely becomes the national title favorite.
Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I think both of these teams are gonna be playoff teams, regardless of the outcome of this game. But definitely still a big game because you know you have that head-to-head matchup, and this could ultimately affect
Mm.
how the Big Ten title plays out too. So yeah, definitely still a big game, but both of these teams should be playoff teams.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's go to our next game.
Alabama versus Georgia.
Kirby Smart. Let's see. Okay, the under over is 48.5. I'm taking the over because I don't
I think
remember
it's
last game, Alabama last year, whatever. Alabama, they were up by like 30 points and Georgia came back and Ryan Williams hit that spin move and all that. You know, it's when
I don't
Ryan
think this
Williams became Ryan Williams.
yeah, no, just I don't think that line is right. I think there's been a new line. I want to say it's like minus
Yeah,
two and a half
there's gotta be.
or minus three and a half. But yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky game to pick. I'm not really high on Alabama this year. I like Georgia. They're at home. They have a great defense. I mean, they didn't really show out versus Tennessee, but they still have a great defense. It's Georgia. You know what you're gonna get from them. So I do think Georgia is going to take this game. Crazy stat. Alabama hasn't played at Georgia in a decade, and the Bulldogs are
Great.
22-1 at home since 2022. I don't think that's going to change.
No. Yeah,
Give me
the
Georgia.
beginning of the year, I picked Georgia as my number one team, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna have to ride that out. I'm picking the Bulldogs in this one. I just think if Georgia can make Ty Simpson uncomfortable in the pocket, then it's wraps. Because if Ty Simpson's not playing good, then it derails Alabama because you can't get Ryan Williams the ball. You can't let him be dynamic. And then Georgia can just stack the box with their great defense and stop the running game. So I'm taking Georgia in this one.
I agree. I don't know. It would be close, but I wouldn't be shocked if Georgia won by a couple scores in this game. But yeah, I'm gonna take Georgia at home.
Yeah. Our next game is LSU versus Ole Miss, the Whit Weeks Bowl.
Over and under this is 60 and a half. The line is LSU minus 4.5.
Yeah, but I think Ole Miss is on their backup quarterback.
I was about to say that, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not, I
he
don't know. I think LSU is overrated. They have not looked good. They squeaked out a win at Clemson. Like, I don't know. I just think this LSU team's a little overrated. I don't
hmm
like Ole Miss playing with the backup quarterback, unfortunately, but I think if Ole Miss wasn't down or their starting quarterback, Ole Miss would win this game. But I do think since LSU has more experience, Nussmeier's a stud, I think LSU's going to win this game, but it's going to be a close game. And
Yeah,
the over under, I don't know, that's a tricky one. I think it'll be over. I think I'm gonna go over 60 in this.
yeah, maybe. Just the thing is, LSU, their offense, no, has not been there, but their defense has been there all year. And I think,
Yeah.
especially even though the backup quarterbacks looked good last week, I still think LSU's defense will do really well this week. And I think they'll do really well because I think Wiggs has something to play for at the dinner table, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, crazy stuff going on in
So
Exeter.
I'm taking LSU in this one.
Yeah, I'm taking LSU in this, but I think it's gonna be a little closer comfort for LSU fans.
Yeah, for sure. All right, our next game is USC at Illinois. Mm. This is a early kickoff, like you mentioned, and Illinois, after last week, this is like they have to come out hot if they even want to
They
like
they got to
remain
make a
their
point.
self-worth.
They got to make a point in this game.
They do.
I don't know where Illinois is as a program right now. Like I said, I don't think they should be ranked. I think USC is overall the better team in this. I mean, Illinois is at home. It's an early game. I don't know. I'm just not high on you
Oh,
Illinois right
neither.
now. So I
Especially
do
I was high on Illinois. Then
yeah,
they
yeah.
came out and did that. Yeah, but for
Makes
me,
it really tough.
I'm taking USC in this one. I just have the utmost trust in Lincoln Riley, and I think the USC quarterback, I think he's a stud. So I'm taking USC in this
I'm
one.
gonna take USC in this one as well. I think I mean it'll be close, but I wouldn't be
Yeah,
shocked if
10
Illinois had a similar result to
10
last week where they
game.
don't live up to their expectation whatsoever. So yeah, give me USC.
All right, our next game is Auburn versus A&M. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure last year this game went to like double overtime, and Auburn won on like 2-point conversions.
Hmm.
So this is really they might give A&M something to play for because they're undefeated right now, and but Auburn's also not trying to go 3-2 after losing the Oklahoma last week. But yeah. Oh no, it says it
Ah,
was a 4 overtime thriller.
yeah,
So
last year. I don't know. I I think A&M is
Auburn
gonna win this game comfortably. Actually, just like looking about it, I don't think it'll be
comfortably.
comfortably. I think it'll be a 10-point win for A&M.
If I'm A&M, I feel like these kind of games, they always keep it really close. Like they never just like strip dominate these
They're
games no
not
matter
good.
what.
They're not. Yeah, they're not going to dominate a game. I get what you're saying for
Yep,
sure.
I mean I'm taking A&M in this one.
It also depends like what version of Marcel Reed we get in this game because
Yeah,
like obviously that dictates how A&M plays.
if we get a Heisman Marcel Reed, then it could be over in the third quarter. But if we get Marcel Reed, who's missing all these passes and trying to run every play, not looking downfield, not making it to his second and third read, and it'll be a lot closer of a ball game.
I agree. I think Auburn will keep it close, but I do like A&M this game to start five. Wait, what are they? 3-0? Start
Yeah,
4 and
3-0.
0. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
A&M in this.
Yeah, also A&M, if they can contain Jackson Arnold and not just let him run around like a little goose, then I think they'll win this one.
Like a little goose. Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean that's what he did against Baylor.
Yeah, I know. I know.
All right, and this is more of a sleeper game. Both these teams are undefeated. We have Arizona at Iowa State.
This is a I kind of want to take Arizona for an upset here. Um,
I
they
think
still got Noah
it's
Fafita.
a good
He's
game.
a stud. It's at Iowa State. I don't like that for Arizona, but this is definitely
Yeah,
a good little super game you got going here. But both 3-0. Yeah, Arizona hasn't really been tested too much yet, so this definitely gonna
no,
be
not really.
a hard game for them on the road. But Iowa State, they're a solid football team. But I don't know. I don't know, bro. I really want to take Arizona on this, but I think I want to stick with my gut and go with Iowa State.
Man, I'm taking two because I just think Rocco Becht he's looked like calm this year. He looked possessed. He looked good in the pocket. He's showing that he's a really actually good college quarterback. And their running back Carson Hansen, he's looked good this year. He hasn't found the end zone much, but he's done really dominant to help him get down there and really contribute to scoring in their offense. So yeah, I'm taking Iowa State in this one. And
Did
they're
we?
also what?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
And also Iowa State, they're probably a front runner of the Big 12 too, and they could really make they could win this year, and they can
I
really make
agree.
a splash in the playoffs.
Do we just have the same picks? All of our games? You know what? Just
Yeah,
because of that, give me Arizona to upset Iowa State on the road. Let's go Wildcats. Give me Arizona. I'm sorry I had to, man. I can't have we can't have the same picks, have some
I
diversity,
know,
you
I
know? Just
know.
keep it.
I feel like I'm always the guy that takes like the wild pick,
Yeah, you take some upsets. I like that, but can't be realistic. I
like
don't know.
when I take Duke versus Illinois.
I mean, that was a fair pick. I thought Duke would be better. But yeah,
I thought
Arizona. Give me the Wildcats. I'm going my gut now.
Wildcats in this one. Who are the Bears playing this week?
Oklahoma State
Oh,
at
I'm taking Oklahoma State in a blowout.
we are favored by 20, actually. It's very surprising.
Oh, let's
Um,
talk about this. Who's their coach this week?
I actually don't know. I have no idea. I'm worried they're gonna come out like pissed off and just like beat us. I wouldn't. It wouldn't shock me at this point, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to get into that. This fan was not about that. But yeah, that's to conclude today's video. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on X, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you guys. Y'all have a great rest of your day.